Here's my Monday update. We're in the last 10 minutes of 30-minute session. I don't think I want to go any longer than that. That 145-minute after the fight was sort of an accident, even though they did really well with it. I don't know, this is just kind of an experiment with going longer. They've been doing really well together. This morning, Dodger groomed Jack through the bars. He gave him a pretty thorough going over. And then Jack came out to play, and I put the blanket over Dodger's side of the pen because he really wanted to come out, and he was just, chewing at the bars and trying to muscle the cage around. And so, when I've done that in the past, Jack will sometimes go between the blanket and the bars, and it'll upset Dodger, and he'll, start growling and, just causing trouble. But today it was fine. Dodger just kind of, was curious as to what he was doing and sniffed him, and then just kind of went about his own business, and it was fine. And then I did the same thing with Jack. I switched the blanket to his side, and everything went fine. Oops, sorry, I just stuck my finger sort of in your ear. Sorry, that's not very relaxing. So, what else? I don't know, there's not really much. It's just, they were fighting for a while, so that's why I put up the blanket, but it's been going a lot better. I just did 10-minute sessions on Saturday and Sunday, and by Sunday it seemed to calm them down. I had been debating doing 2 10-minute sessions, but I think I'm just gonna do 1 10-minute session a day for 2 days, and then do this longer 30-minute or more session every 3rd day or so, and just see how that goes for this week, and then just reevaluate things at the end of the week again. Because it does seem like they want to spend more time together, and so I'd like to get there, but I don't want to rush them, and I have fur all over my face, so it's hard to think. Anyway, so yeah, it took them a little bit to relax. Jack jumped out of the sink here at the beginning. I think during the first 10 minutes or so, they were just really restless, and they weren't bothering each other or anything. They were just restless. And then they were facing in opposite directions, and usually get a little bit of aggressive grooming / nipping, but this time it was fine. And at one point, sort of around 15 minutes or so in, I can't remember, I think it was Jack, just sort of gave Dodger's back a couple of licks, and as Jack was trying to jump out of the sink, Dodger was sniffing around Jack's tail area and underneath his tail and stuff, but Jack didn't react at all. He was just too focused, I think, on getting out of the sink, maybe, I'm not really sure. And so he was fine, and I just put him back in the sink, and at that point he relaxed, and he was facing this way. That's when they kind of started facing this way, and they just relaxed. It was pretty quick, and they just snuggled down together. So yeah, there's not too much to report. I just want to update that I am doing this longer session today, and we'll just see how it goes. I think I'm just gonna do 10 minutes tomorrow. And then I forget what I was gonna do, because I didn't want to do a long session on Thursday because I have an appointment on Thursday, and that's just a lot of stress on me, and I don't want to put it on them. So I had it figured out. it might have been that I was going to do a long session on Wednesday. So that'll be one 10-minute break, one 10-minute break day, and then long session, or I might just do 3 long sessions. I don't remember what I was thinking. So, but I might just, I don't know, maybe I'll just do the long session on Wednesday if they seem to do well after this, if they don't seem, too overwhelmed by each other, which is what used to happen. It's like, I just saw you too much. I don't want to see that much of you, but now it seems like they do want to see that much of each other, so maybe it'll be okay. Alright, our 10 minutes is, or our 30 minutes is almost up, and I gotta mix up a little solution to wipe down Jack's cots. I don't know if I mentioned that, but he did have a couple, not deep scrapes, but, just it scraped enough that, kind of the first layer of skin is on one of them. He has one right here by his shoulder. I'm gonna say it's pretty bad, but it's healing well. It doesn't need stitches or anything. It's just, like a really big scrape, like if you scraped your knuckles or something. So it looks like it's healing pretty well. It's just scabbed over, and I think Dodger has one that's scabbed over too. I only found yesterday. It's so hard to find. Their fur is so thick that it's just hard to find them. And then Jack's little cut back here is looking good. It's just, like a little kind of paper cut scrape. Oh, I think I feel a little scab there. So I need to mix up some solution and wipe it down. I'm not sure that he really needs it at this point, but just overly cautious, overly clean. But I think it's looking good. There's, it's not red or anything. It's not getting raised or warm, or it's just scabbed. It probably doesn't really need, we'll see if it needs cleaning today. If it's just scabbed, I'll probably just leave it alone. I don't want to get the scab all wet. Yeah, I want to keep it scabbed. I want your scabs falling off. Yeah. You guys are so comfortable. But yeah, not any grooming today from them. They just, they were in the middle of their nap. I think they just want to nap together, which is fine. That was the other thing I was thinking of, is just, getting them in here earlier in the day, maybe, or a little bit after their nap time ends in the evening. Just because they might be more interactive, but usually they're interactive anyway in these sessions, but I think they're just tired. This seems to be sort of wearing them out, but they don't seem to mind. It's just a lot. It's a long day, isn't it? Yeah, it makes for a little bit of a long day, but I think you enjoy it. You seem to be happier together. You seem to enjoy seeing each other in the pen. Yep, get some good snuggles in there through the bars. But, okay, I'm going over their time here, so I need to figure out what I'm doing. I'm getting Dodger out first. So, I don't know, if anything big happens, I'll update. Otherwise, I'll probably just update at the end of the week. And then probably again at the beginning of the next week, maybe, or something like that. I'm just going slowly here. So, until next week.